The library is involved in a new public art and literacy project called the Public Collection. It involves the installation of 9 new book sharing stations or lending libraries where the public can access books freely, and it also intends to deepen the appreciation of the arts here at public spaces in Indianapolis. Mindy Taylor-Ross is with Art Strategies LLC, one of the principal organizers of the Public Collection. Mindy, what a great project. How did this evolve?
Thank you. Thanks for having me, John. It is a wonderful project. It is a brainchild of Rachel Simon. She was reading the New York Times one day about the movement around little free lending libraries. Her father, Herb Simon, has a love of books, which he has passed on to his children. And Rachel is actually a graduate of the Heron School of Art and Design and is a visual artist herself. And she thought, wow, to make books available, to sort of increase access to books, but could we involve artists and actually have these book share stations custom designed in a site-specific manner by some of our wonderful artists in this community, therefore fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of the arts, as you said, as well as providing a sort of equitable access to printed matter. In this digital world, things are becoming less and less sort of tangible, and we know how important it is to keep, especially print books, kind of in the grasp of young children.
Certainly is. One of the concepts the library follows daily. Your involvement with Art Strategies LLC. Talk to us about that.
Sure. I'm an independent art consultant. I specialize in the incorporation of fine art into our daily lives, so all the places where we live, work, and play. I've been pleased to work in Indianapolis for about 11 years now. So when Rachel Simon and the Central Indiana Community Foundation, one of the philanthropic advisors to the Herbert Simon Family Foundation, approached me about coming on board and working with Rachel and collaborators to sort of define how we could have artists involved in such a project, I was thrilled. I very much support the goals of this project in providing access to art and literature. And so my role has really been to help Rachel kind of set the parameters of the project, and then to work with her to curate a selection of artists and projects that will become the Bookshare stations.
Okay. And there are 8 locations, 9 installations at 8 public spaces throughout Indianapolis. As far as how this project will work for the public, who can visit, take books, return books, how does that function?
Yeah, so these function very much as lending libraries. So it's good old honor system. The books are free and available to the public. You may take a book, you may leave a book. We do ask, though, if you have large donations of books, that you work with the Indianapolis Public Library to make those large donations. But it is the honor system, free and available to everyone without any boundaries.
Right. And the library's involvement is to donate the books for all of the lending stations, also manage the collections, keep them fresh and updated on a weekly basis. This, I understand, is right now for a term of about 2 years, correct?
That's correct. All of the projects will sort of hit the street in August. We have a wonderful celebration that we would like to invite the general public to attend on August 27th at noon in the northwest quadrant of Monument Circle. There you will find us outside of Anthem's headquarters, where we will be standing with Monument by Indianapolis-based artist Brian McCutcheon. It is our largest book share station. So these are not your grandmother's little lending libraries. These are large site-specific design projects by wonderful artists. Brian's project Monument is 80 feet long and 14 feet tall, and will be the receptacle for the books.
These projects, these installations, are not also your everyday artworks either. You might explain kind of the standards you were looking for in making sure these pieces of art were unique but still served this purpose of literacy.
Absolutely. So each artist had to tackle this project with some parameters. These, of course, have to be functional works of art, receptacles for books where people can, it shelters the books and protects the books, but also they're inviting and makes them accessible. We have a wonderful project by Brose Partington, for example, that's going to City Market. His project is based on old agricultural equipment, so the artists were also asked to create site-specific works that think about the context, as well as providing this functionality.
Okay. Well, this is an exciting project for the library to be involved in, and we're excited to share the books and manage them and keep this going for up to 2 years. But we encourage you, again, as Mindy mentioned, to take advantage of the August 27th event on Monument Circle for the actual official launch of all of the stations that will be functional by then. Yes. So Mindy, thank you for joining us, and we encourage you to visit, to get more information, the Public Collection website and also the library's website at ndpl.org.